Hello there. As you can see, this video is already a little bit different. I am trying to experiment, so this is going to be a different format of video where I will be showing the try-ons, modeling, close-ups, and doing a voiceover while the video goes. Pick the 5 different pantyhose for this video from the brand Girardi. As there is 5 pairs, I thought that it would be way too much to have them all in one video, so I'm gonna be cutting it. And first part is this one is gonna have 3 pairs, and the second one is gonna have 2 pairs. We're gonna be reviewing pantyhose that will have 5 dan, 8 dan, 10 dan, 15, and 20. The one thing that I probably should have changed is the color, because I picked Tahiti color for this, which is tan, but in a thinner danier. It's really hard to see the difference, but we're gonna do it anyways because I got them, I tried them on, and there are some information. What I'm gonna do is, while you watch me showing off the pantyhose, trying them on, and etc., I'm gonna give a little bit of information about this model, whatever the website offers, and then a little bit of my thoughts. Not the way it is on the other review videos. I'm gonna try to make it a little bit more compact, okay? Alright, let's get to it. We're gonna be starting with 5 dan Girardi Summer Light pantyhose.
As I just said, this is a pair from Girardi, model Summer Light 5 denier. They are made with double covered lycra, they have a cotton gusset, fully boarded, they are sheer to waist. Size 4 comes with a back panel. This pantyhose made in Italy, and they contain 80% of nylon and 20% of lycra. As you can see on this close-up, they are sheer to waist, and they got a T-band waistband. Again, the back panel, which is on a size 4. Alright, the gusset. Here you can see that they have sheer toes, so no reinforcements there. You can easily wear them with sandals or open toe heels. Here we're gonna do a try on. I got these gloves in a box with my last order from Shapings and decided to try them because I rip my pantyhose a lot, especially if they are thinner and lower denier. This is a little bit complicated, to be honest, because I'm not used to wear gloves, so they were also getting cut on the fabric, which is a little bit frustrating, as you can see from my faces that I make, but we're gonna make it work. Yeah, you can see that the gloves are kind of rolling off my fingers, if that makes sense. As these are very thin, I had to be extremely careful putting them on, so I did most of the wiggling into the pantyhose off camera. Here's a bit of modeling. They are pretty comfortable, to be honest, and they do not feel weird when you move around your legs. They are tight, but at the same time they still give you enough freedom to like move your legs and not feel like you're gonna rip them. And now enjoy a little bit of POV close-up. Here is some modeling for you. As you can see, it is actually hard to tell that I am wearing any type of pantyhose unless you are really attentive and can see that my hands got a little bit different shade than my legs do. That is actually pretty cool. This is very nice, and I feel like for summertime that would be a great choice. You're just gonna be really careful to not rip them. Next pair is Girardi Top A Denier pantyhose. They are made with 3D microfiber. As you can see, they look way shorter than the previous pair, but don't be fooled by this. Those babies are pretty stretchy. They also are fully boarded. They got flat seams, and they also have cotton gusset, but in size 4 they come with a back panel. Here is a bit of close-up for you to see more details. Sheer to waist, got a reinforced T-band. I really like the seams, they are pretty. The gusset and the back panel. It would have a cotton gusset if I would go with a lower size. Sheer toes. You can wear them with open shoes, no problem. They made in Italy, and the materials are 92% of nylon and 8% of lycra. Here's gonna be a try-on. This time I've decided not to use the gloves because they made me a little bit nervous as I couldn't feel the fabric stretching. For some reason, I just feel more confident if I can have this sensation. You see, they are stretching pretty well. Those little small pantyhose legs. As the previous time, I wiggled my way into them because the upper part of my hips is wide and usually I need a little bit more effort to put them on. And considering that is a low denier, had to be really careful. They feel pretty comfortable, easy to move your legs around. They are smooth and soft to the touch. Let's get to the close-up for this pair. And here is the modeling. Same as previously, you cannot really tell that I'm wearing anything, and also this pair gives you some sort of matte effect that is not shiny. It just looks like I'm having bare legs. Unless, again, you can compare my hands' skin color with my legs. But they make your legs look really pretty. Comfy enough. I do not really like the back panel, but there is nothing I can do, and even with this, I would still buy this pair again. Next pair is Girardi Elegance Tan Denier. They are made with double cover lycra. They got an ultra sheer satin finish yarn in them. They're also fully boarded. The materials are 80% of nylon and 20% of lycra. Sheer to waist, T-band, got a cotton gusset if you're going lower than size 4. Flat seams. Again, there's your gusset there. And they do have a reinforced toe in this model. This helps to prolong the life of your pantyhose when you wear closed shoes. Try on is here. Reinforced toes are pretty visible, but these pantyhose are still extremely sheer. It is really hard to tell how big of a difference look-wise they would make between 5, 8, and 10 in this situation. This is why I said that I should have gone with different color, because tan is just not giving a lot of shades. I guess in a lower denier, black would probably be better, but it is what it is. Still had fun. They are comfortable as well. The sizing is pretty good. Even though it does feel a little bit tight, all of them on my hips, because they are thick, I still think that they are comfortable enough to be wearing them on a regular day basis and not be worried about uncomfortable feelings on your legs. Tightness. They're smooth and soft, though in between the 3 pairs that we just tried, the 8 denier would be the softest one to the touch. But it's literally because they were made different way. Let's get to the POV. Back to the modeling. I do think that the tendon actually gives a little bit more shade to the leg, so you can tell that I'm wearing something, as well as you can see a bit of a shine on the legs, which naturally would not be looking that way. Still can be worn with open toe heels if you don't mind the seams coming through. They look really pretty, don't they? The complete wrap up about all 5 pairs are going to be made in the next video after trying on 2 more pairs from Girardi, which are 15 Dan and 20 Dan. See you then!